Hello everyone, greetings from TCC. In the previous videos, basically we saw how to create a category page and we created a table for it. We added categories and basically we were able to display the categories on the user side. Now, in this video, we'll go one step further. After adding categories, okay, we'll be adding one more page on the admin side, that is adding products. Okay, that is add products based on the categories. So let's see how to do that. So after this add category, I want to have one more page here, add products instead of view products here. So let's see how that can be done. This is the admin dashboard, right? So we can go to Visual Studio, we can go to the admin section. Okay, let's right click on the master page, right click, add one more content page here. Let's rename it. Add products. Going to the master page, in the dashboard, in the navigation section, we have to make the entry. After add category, we want to have add products, and the page which we have just created named add products dot aspx. Save. Okay, so basically for the add category, we had this many controls like category name, and then the file upload control for uploading the image, and then button control, and there was a label to give us the message. Now we'll work on add products. So fine, I'll resolve this error, don't worry. Fine, so let's go to the add product page now. So basically it is a blank page. Okay, so this is a blank page. We have to add a title properly like we did for add category. So it is asking me again to log in. I'll do it quickly. Yeah, so for add category like this, so we want to have a add product page now like this. So let's design it. Even we can refer the previous page, that is add category page, like how we have designed it, and we can even copy and paste it and make the changes accordingly. So let me do that. That will make our job easy. So I'm on add category page. I'll just copy the whole content from the center tag, copy it, and let's bring it on the add products page and let's paste it. Okay, so whatever things we need, we'll make the changes. So the title we want like add products, it should be add products page, it is. Then the very first thing, we have to ask for product name instead of category name now. Okay, and the text box name we have to change the id property properly here. Make sure you change it properly. So it will be like txt prod name, text box product name, and in the second row we want to have a product image. So we can like upload product image here. Okay, so we'll just change it to pro upload. Okay, then after product name, after product image, we want to have one more row here. So I'm just copying and pasting. Yeah, two more rows I've added. Okay, instead of button, now we want to have a category id, because basically you saw before we add product we should be having the categories option. So like we had 4 categories, so inside those category only we'll be able to upload the products. Okay, so we are doing the bifurcation here, and let me just revise it. Basically here in the project images, I'll show you like how many category I've added. So I should be able to see the category ID here. I'll choose a category ID accordingly, and I'll add the product in that category. This is what I want to achieve. So this were the categories like bottles, pant, t-shirt and yoga mat. Okay, so these were the 4 categories, and now inside this category I'll be keep on adding the products. So while uploading the product, it should give me the option like in which category you want to upload this particular product. So for that, what we will do, we'll remove this button now here from, okay, instead of it we will be having a drop down list. Okay, a drop down list will work out here. So in the drop down list I want to display or pull out all the category IDs. So let's see, you can display category ID or you can display category name, it's up to you in the drop down list. I'll show you how to do that. So I'll just drag and drop here the drop down list, and I'll just mention here that you have to choose the category. Okay, now this is done, category is done, drop down list I have taken. You can rename it if you want to, DDL category. And then we want to have one more basically row with a gap, and that should be for price. So I'll just copy it again once again, and now instead of this button again, let me remove this. I'll just enter here price, and for price we want to have a text box here. So let me drag and drop the text box, yeah, and let me change the, yeah, so the ID is txt price. Okay, so the price is done. Now we already have the button here, submit. You can change the name to, you know, upload, something like that. Okay, change the button ID, btn upload. For a while, like, I'll just remove this property because we don't have this event yet. I have just copied it from the category page, so I'll remove it. I just want to check the design first, like everything works fine, and the label ID will remain the same, that is LBL message, fine. So the form is ready. Right click on it, view in browser. Yeah, so I'm able to type the name here of the product. I'll be uploading image of that product, and I'll be choosing the category accordingly from here, and then I'll mention the price and I'll click on upload. Okay, before we conclude this video, the only last thing which we have to work on this drop down list. This drop down list should be able to show me the data of the category which is already existing. So let's see how to do that. Let me minimize this. Let me go to the design page. Okay, I'll be able to see the drop down here. Let me see, let me scroll. Yeah, this, here it is. So if you click on this, you will see one arrow button here. Okay, so I'll be using the wizard option basically to pull out the data from the database, and it will be getting displayed here in this category. So let me choose the data source. Okay, new data source from the SQL database, of course. It will put the control SQL data source on this page. Already we have a connection string, so I'll select that only, and I'll click on next. I don't want to save it because I have already saved in the configuration file, so let's next. Okay, here we go. Then just specify like which particular table you want to, like from where you have to retrieve the records. So this is a category table, and we want to retrieve what, like if you want to display a category ID there, then choose a category ID. If you want to display the category name, then choose the category name. Okay, so let me see what we can do here. I'll choose category ID and category name both. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because on the admin side, the admin should be able to see the category name, but behind it the category ID should also get fetched, so that when the user will be asking the products based on those categories, so we'll be using the category ID there. So let's not confuse you here. So let's choose both the column, category ID and category name here. Let's click on next, test the query, and then click on finish. Okay, so here you can see that they are asking like select the data field to display on the drop down list. I want to display category name and select a data field for the value of the drop down list. So that value will be like category ID associated with the category name, and we'll be using in the programming category ID only. So but for the display it will be like category name, for the value or the like behind it the coding part will be done on the category ID only. So let's click on OK this. Okay, so now data has been attached. Now let me view it. So basically now you all can see we are able to see all the categories here, like yoga mat, bottles, pant and t-shirts. So if you want to upload a t-shirt, you will just write the name of the t-shirt, a brand name, upload the image, choose the category t-shirt, mention the price and upload. Okay, I'll not do it now because table still not been created. So in the next video I'll be creating the table of product, and then in the next video we'll be writing the code for it, for this upload button. So that's it from this video. Thank you so much.
That's all guys from this video. If you really like this video, press like button and do subscribe to our channel. If any queries or suggestions, do comment below. For more such updates, follow us on Instagram and Facebook.